Hi, I'm LeRock, author of the book Fit Anyway, the 9 directives to win at weight loss and change your life forever. You know, I'm asked quite a bit how I find time in my life to go to the gym, because that's what I do to stay fit, to prepare my meals and to stay on top of my nutrition, keep myself educated. How do I find time to make these videos and make a website and do marketing and all the other stuff I do? You must not have a full-time job, right, Ethan? You know, that's what people would think. But the truth of the matter is, I do. I have a full-time job, and it's a very high-stress, high-energy job. Love doing what I do, but I also know how to manage my time, my personal time. That's why I do well at work, because I manage my time at work real well. But at home, I also manage my life, my time at home. And what I'm going to do today is share a little bit of that with you. You know, you may be at a point in your life where you have family, you have work obligations, you feel like you're running constantly, and you just don't have any time. And today I'm going to talk a little bit about that with you, because I really think it's key. Having time in your life, figuring out how to manage your time, is key in getting your fitness and your health back, and amongst other things, you know, your finances, relationships, whatever else you're going for in life. So the first thing I'd say is get rid of the distractions. So that's number one. Cut out distractions. You know, you are very busy. You do have family. You do got to prepare meals maybe. Maybe you got to do homework with the kids or whatever it might be. But, you know, you have to avoid these other distractions. Social media is probably number one. YouTube videos, number two. Sorry to say, but you know, this time we live in now, it's click, 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 click. And you can sit there and 3 hours later, you have no idea what you just did, but you were just blacked out watching all these videos, you know, clicking, looking at people's cats. Like, it's crazy. So, you know, my biggest advice to you is simply to avoid distraction. You wouldn't believe how powerful that could be. If you get some of these distractions limited at least and taken out of your daily schedule. And talking about schedules, the next thing I would say is number two is schedule your time, block your time. That means getting out you may not have a plan in life. Most people don't. But what I highly suggest and what I personally do is I have a journal. And you get that journal and you write down from the time you wake up to the time you go to bed what you do all during the day. Do it in half-hour increments, 15-minute increments, hour increments, whatever works for you. You don't want to go too big because then you can't really focus in. But you create that plan and then you take the junk out of it. So say it was between 6 and 7, I sit on couch and I watch a game show with my spouse. Scratch that out. Be brave and put between 6 and 7, I go to the gym and I work out today. And you do that for Monday through Sunday. And you block your time out. You are basically taking back your power and your control over your life when you block your time. That was a big game changer for me. Third way to save time: avoid people who suck up or waste your time. You know, if you have people that the minute they call, you know you're going to pick up the phone and they're going to be doing this in your ear for like a half hour. How precious is that half hour to you, you know? Or, you know, people that are constantly calling you and they're needy, and they're always taking you away. And if you're a real nice person, you just can't say no, then you got to think about that. You know, are you being a really nice person, or are you selling yourself short? You know, so avoiding people that suck your time, I'm telling you, if you can really be cognizant or be conscious of what people are doing and the people that you're interacting with, you'd be really surprised at what you start thinking about it. You know, you'll start seeing the benefit. So now the fourth thing that I would share with you that can save your time is to refocus on your goals on a daily basis. You know, it's not just enough to write down, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do this. That's great. If you're there and you have a plan, you're better than most people. You should commend yourself. But if you do have your goals written out, you have to keep coming back to them. You have to come back to them on a daily basis. You know, I want to lose this much weight. I want to do it by this date. This is my plan for that. And now I'm coming back every day and I'm just refocusing. And you pay attention to what you want. on a daily basis. And you'd be surprised how much time you can save because it keeps you on track. Am I staying to my plan? You know, am I doing this right? Am I working out when I should be working out? Am I wasting time? You know, and basically if you look at that and you assess it each day, you'll get better and better and better at what you want to do. And the final thing I would say, this is one of the most important things I share in my book and I share in some of my online training, is this idea of automating your plate. It's my catchphrase. It's called automate your plate. And what it involves is cooking all your meals one day. I choose Sunday, one day a week. You cook all your meals for the week. And then basically you package them up, you freeze them, and you have a meal handy for you literally within minutes. Every single day you have a nice, fresh, nutritious meal. Now some people would think, wow, like that must be a lot, cooking all your meals for the week in one day. I personally cook all my meals. It's roughly around 43 or 45 meals depending on what week it is. And I prepare them all. I cook them all. They're nutritious. They're delicious. And I have them all cooked. I have cleanup done, everything done in an hour and a half. One day a week. Now, how does that save me time? I did the math. You know, in my book, I go really deep and I go into the math of how it saves you time. And just generally, it saves me about 12 hours a week of my life eating that way. Instead of cooking each night, each afternoon, making my breakfast, and going through that every single day, knocking it all off in one day saves you about 12 hours. 12 hours a week. That comes out to almost 25 days in a year. You hear that? That's not like 25 hours. That's 25 days in a year that you save on your life by automating your plate. Okay? It's life-changing. Every 12 years, you get a year of your life back. It's super powerful. But anyhow, you know, if you're interested in the math on that, you can go see it in my book or my other online training. But anyhow, those are the 5 things that I'm hoping you will implement into your life. Avoid distractions. Schedule, block your time. Avoid people who suck up your time. Get rid of them. Or don't get rid of them, but you know, avoid wasting your time with them. Refocus on your goals on a daily basis. Come back, touch base. How am I doing? And the final thing is automate your plate. I hope this serves you well. Until we meet again, stay healthy, be happy, and live your life with intention every single day. Hey guys, it's Ethan. I hope you liked that video, because if you did, there are 3 things you can do right now. 1, you can click on subscribe to this channel, and I hope you do, so I can continue to send you free videos every week. 2nd, you can pick up a copy of my brand new book, Fit Anyway, available right now on Amazon. 3rd, you can go to my website, sign up to my newsletter, where I offer free video series, free content that's not available here on YouTube, and also you'll get notifications of any other changes that are happening in my life. Until we meet again, stay healthy, be happy, and live your life with intention every single day.